What's up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is your boy Jay to the Jill. And in today's video, I'm going to be showing you how to track out your beats. And what I mean by that is, in today's music industry, a lot of times on the radio, you hear a beat that's just one long straight loop. Nobody even tries to add any dropouts. You don't know where the chorus comes in, where the chorus goes out, where the intro is, the outro, the verses. There's just nothing but a loop for 2.5 minutes. Well, in this particular video, I'm going to show you how to track out your beat to where an artist will know where the verses are, where the chorus are, where the intro are, and just kind of make that beat a little bit more interesting than what it was when you first dropped it. So let's dive right into that. Okay, so the first thing we want to do is I need to find some loops. Let's see what's in this right here. There we go. So we'll bring them over here. What did I just do? Boom. Different tracks. That's why I like Cubase. It's so easy. It's super easy. Now we got those right there. They're just so cute too. Let's bring those all the way to bar 1. Now the next thing that I want to do is set my tempo. So when I make my loops, I automatically put the tempo in the loop. In this case, I didn't put the name of the instruments. I normally do that too, but I at least put the tempo. So that way when I come down to wherever I'm going to do the song, I can just change the tempo. In this case, it's 148. So now the next thing that I do typically is name each sound. Organization is key. So that's my melody. I think I have 2 melodies. It's hi-hat. It's probably in here somewhere. Snare. 808. Just naming them. That's my percussion. Name that perk. Don't Cubase look so good? Clap. Interesting. We'll say that's effects. And what is this last one? Crash. So now we got all of the songs names. Bring this down a little bit. Now the next step, I gotta have everything in a certain order. I don't do nothing before I put this in orders. And what I mean by that is you can do this how you want to, but my 808 has to be first. My I don't have a kick. I don't have a kick, just the 808. If I had a kick, it would be next. We'll move the hi-hat next. We'll move the snare, and then the clap, then the percussion, and then my crash, and then the effects. Then my melody or whatever instruments I have will come next. So let's play this because I didn't really play it. Hey, I need to change something real quick. Cause that's Trizzy. Let's change this right here and hopefully that'll get rid of that mess that I was hearing. Nope, just messed it up. That's what it did, folks. Reset. There we go. Before I go any farther, I'm gonna show y'all what I did. As you notice, I didn't hear any sound. So if you is in the software and you played something and then you did something else, you don't remember what it was, but you no longer hear audio, just go to Studio Setup and then click Reset. Once you're under your audio driver, click Reset, and that kind of resets the driver, so now you can hear it again, just like on this. Okay, so this is my loop. Notice I already got all of my sounds hidden at a little bit under -6, so we're good in that. So now the next thing that I do, get rid of that, is Control D, just duplicate it out. Now we know most songs are around 2 minutes and 30 seconds. So I like to go to 2 minutes and 30 seconds to see how far that is. Let's see, change that. So that's 2 minutes and 48. So we'll go right here. Oh, I didn't mean to change that. There we go. Secondary. Okay, so yeah. So we'll delete those because we won't need them. Now, once you got that done, now it's time to actually try to make it interesting. Okay. So we know my particular song is roughly, that's a lot of damn bars, a 16 bar loops. Actually thought it was faster than that. Hold on a second. Let me see. What I'm about to do now is tighten them up. So we're gonna go to apply a sizing time stretch. I could have swore these are probably like 8 bars. Let's see. Nope. Let's go right back to unsize and make sure we change that to normal sizing. Okay. And bring that back out to where we was. Back to your regularly scheduled program. So now that we got that done, the first thing I like to do, now most songs, you're going to have a chorus, an intro, a chorus, a verse, a chorus, a verse, a chorus, and or a bridge, and then a chorus, and then the ending. So make your song, your beats into a song, not just loops. If you just use loops. Like this is like a simple loops. So you're probably saying, well, what can I do? Well, I'm going to show you. So the first thing we're going to do, I never have, now you can switch it up. It really ain't no rules to it, but we're going to bring the 808 out in the first 8 bars. I meant to do the hi-hat. We're going to do the hi-hat the same way. Take the snare out. Take the crash out. Yeah. Now this is when the chorus gonna come in. Notice how the snare comes in. So we're going to make, so we're going to chop this down a little bit, make that chorus 8 bars. And then we're going to move this back. So now we got to do the separation to where, you know, you in the verse. So in order to do that, what I'm going to do is, that's my crash. So we only want that crash to hit at the beginning of the verse. So we know we don't want, let's take the snare out on the chorus. And then what you can do too, I'm going to duplicate this melody track. And then we're going to come over here. Let's mute this one out because I don't want to double that up. So let's do that. And we are going to try to flip this a little bit to make it a little bit different. Let's add a filter. Let's do dual filter. I don't even know what this is. Where are we at? Don't like that. Let's try another one. Let's change this to, let's try this some more for discard. I'm just trying to change it up a little bit. really load preset. No real presets. So let's hear what that sounds versus the chorus. Let's bring it down a little bit. Okay, here we go. It just kind of changes it up a little bit. So let's do that. Boom. And now what I'm going to do is to make some separation from that next verse to the chorus again. We're going to mute out just one bar. We're going to silence everything except the main melody. See, look at that. Yeah. And then for the next verse, we're going to switch it up a little bit. We're going to take out the hi-hat. And the 808. Let's bring it at the same time. So let's see what that sounds like. Just crash. Yeah. Yeah. Come out, see us. I be like, come in the game. Haters be looking at me like a crumble street, city the same. Tripping the people the bang, around the city the same. I be like I can't see the city the same. Okay, well, let's cut that out. Let's do the hi-hat. We're gonna bring the hi-hat out a little bit sooner. And this snare is not even supposed to be here on the verse. Yeah. I like that. Yeah. We're gonna leave the perks at the end. Let's bring that 808 out a little bit. So what I want to do is now that I cut that off, we need to fade that. I want that much smoother than what it is. And in order to do that, we're going to hit the crossfade. Let's just do it like that and call it a day. Let's do that one the same way. And then on this chorus, I'm not going to even bring the hi-hat back in. So this is how we're going to change that up a little bit. Hey, And at the end, we're going to bring it out a little bit. So we at 2 minutes and 14 seconds. Outro. So for the outro, let's just take all of that out and kind of go back to where we was in the beginning. Let's take that snare back out. Then we're gonna bring that out. And then this is where we faded out at. So there you go, folks. We did a beat out of loops, and we kind of changed it up to where it is not so bland. And of course, there's a lot of other stuff you can do with these too. You can add other mutes on your main. Like you could be like, bring it back in. There's other stuff you can do and add once the actual vocals are laid on there, because you kind of want to change it up sometime as to depending on how the vocals are. Anyway, hope you got something out of this. This your boy